Hey guys, my name's Jamieson Crast, and this week on Smart Tips and Tricks, we're taking the ever-popular Remington 700 platform. We're doing 3 upgrades that you can do at home. We're going to take a good shooting gun, and we're going to make it great. Stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back to Smart Tips and Tricks. I'm Jamieson Crast, and in this series, we are in the process of doing 3 upgrades to your Remington 700 platform. So in the previous video, we took the stock off, we took the barrel off. We went through, put a brand new carbon fiber barrel on here. We torqued the spec, we checked with our go gauge, we checked with our no-go gauge, and now we have a barreled action with a new carbon barrel ready to roll from OMR on a Remington 700 action. Now, the next upgrade we're gonna go through is a trigger upgrade. Now I'm a big TriggerTech fan. A lot of good companies out there, Yard, Bix and Andy, Timney. For this video, we're going to do TriggerTech. A lot of these will be applied the exact same. So, one of the things I want to point out is the reason a trigger is a solid upgrade. So I'm going to give you an example here. This factory trigger on this 700 right now, okay, we're looking at about 4.5 pounds. 4 pounds, 0 ounces. Okay, so 4 pounds, that's a heavy trigger. Some people are gonna like that. A lot of factory guns are coming around a 4-pound trigger. What that is, that's a lot of squeeze time, a lot of anticipation. When you get on target, you let half your breath out. You're getting your beat right, everything's good, getting your breathing point right. You're pulling. A lot of time for you to anticipate the shot, pull targets, pull left, pull right. Personally, I like running sub 2 pounds. 2 pounds is a good hunting, really personal preference. I like 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds. So these TriggerTechs are gonna let us do that clean, crisp, concise break every single time, repeatable. That's what we want to improve our accuracy. So now if you look here, grab my pointer. There are 2 pins. There's a pin here, and there's a pin here, okay? These 2 pins we're gonna remove, or mostly remove. That's gonna let us pop out this trigger and put in the new TriggerTech. So let's do that first. I have a punch here. All this is 1/16 of an inch punch. And the first one that we're gonna do is we're gonna pop out the front. So I'm coming on this side. Okay. We're punching out these pins, trying not to lose these. So we got our front pin here from the trigger. Now, see this baby's just kind of freewheeling. Now when we come through on this one, we're gonna come from this side. Okay, I'm gonna push this back one out. We wanna try to leave this little set right here. We wanna try to leave him in here, okay? Not the end of the world if you don't. Okay, now just like that, this trigger spring comes out. We can set him off to the side. Now, another exciting part, the TriggerTech. This is a Remington 700 special. These are adjustable from 1 to 3.5 pounds. Now, pretty simple, dropping this in. I went with a flat trigger. I just personally like a flat back trigger. These triggers right here, top of the line, 100%, absolutely top of the line. So, dropping him back in. And we are going right back, just like we originally did. Now, if you look, if you can see closely here, this little piece right here, okay, this is gonna be your bolt release. Okay, on some of these, you're gonna push onto the side. On these, this Remington specifically, you're gonna push underneath. This right here, this hanger, all right, is pushing down on here. So we have to have this line up. We're gonna fit in that little groove right there, okay? Now it's just a matter of getting this pin back in the back. All right, so tap these in. both of these back in. Here's the nice part. So we got this back in. Now, one thing that we're checking is when you push on this, the bolt release, okay, we want to make sure that this is able to come out. Push up on the bolt release, bolt comes out, this returns back. So with that, we have a TriggerTech special installed. Now, one of the features of this, actually let me show you this first. Just want to show you the difference between this trigger and what we had on there for a factory trigger. Going back to here, okay, safety off. 1 pound, 7.3 ounces. Check this again. 1 pound, 9 ounces. So this right here, probably a hair lighter for most people to hunt with. 1 pound, 7.8 ounces. Very consistent, very light. Again, what that's gonna do, now there's a point where it's too light, but what this is gonna let you do, especially in a controlled shooting range, bench kind of scenario, is this is gonna let you be in here, and when you start breathing, you get that right there where you want, and you start pulling, boom, that surprises you, goes off, away we go, hitting. Less time for anticipation, less time for jerking, less time for pulling off target. So, right there, relatively simple. Removing a couple pins, replacing them, putting in a new trigger. One thing with this right here, I'll show you quickly, is while we're in here, comes a little Allen key, and then right here, this little Allen head, this screw head, is if you turn clockwise, we're increasing poundage. Okay, nice sharp clicks. Boom, removing it. I'm actually going to increase it probably 2 clicks, maybe 3. See if I can get her back up around that 2 pound mark for when we take it to the range here. 1 pound, 12 ounces. So that's it right there. Put in a new trigger. If you guys got any questions, you got any comments, like, subscribe, let us know. What kind of trigger are you guys running? Again, I'm a big TriggerTech fan, but there's a lot of other good ones out there. What are you guys running? What are you getting the best results out of? Who's got the best customer service? I want to hear it. For those of you that want to see next week, we are dropping this in a chassis, and then we're taking it to the shooting range. So if you had any questions on the trigger, I hope this answered them. If you want to see how this baby shoots all put together with all 3 upgrades, stay tuned for next week's video.